Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Don Roy's Barbados travel vlogs again. This morning I'm in Hastings, Christchurch again, and I'm going to do a walking video into Bridgetown. Again, I'm looking back at Hastings Main Road with the new Hastings and Worthing Police Station, which combined. And it was built recently to replace the old structure, which is just next door to the Savannah Hotel. This is the Savannah Hotel right here. I'm now approaching the Garrison Historic area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Bridgetown Barbados. This is the Savannah Hotel right here, which is along Hastings. The Garrison is on the border with the parish of Christchurch and the parish of St. Michael. So this is the southern end of the island. Okay, this is the old Hastings police station, which was replaced by the structure up the road. Yes, guys. And this is the old Brigade House, which was Mark's Callie's Pharmacy. And there's now an off-licensed bakery. This is the Garrison Historic area here. And this is the road that leads back to the Drill Hall Beach, Leaders Point Lighthouse, and the Hilton Hotel. And this is all the St. Anne's Fort and Barracks. And this is the Garrison Historic area, and UNESCO World Heritage Site in Bridgestone Barbados. The Garrison is where the site, the Garrison was the venue where the first independence ceremony was held on the night of the 30th of November 1966, when we received independence from England. So from here you can see the 50th anniversary monument here. It was unveiled on the 30th of November 2016, and this is the country's national flag here as well. You can see the 50th anniversary monument, and you can see the race track where the horses race at the Garrison Savannah. Garrison Savannah is a race track. The horses race. And this is the St. Anne's Fort and Barracks, all a part of the Barbados Defense Force. That's nice. You can see the cannons as well outside of the Garrison. This is the St. Anne's Fort and Barracks. This is all this. You can see cannons outside of here as well. The Garrison was a military area back in the 16th, 17th, 18th. Back in the 16th, 17th, and 18th and early 1900s. Garrison was a military area, a military base. You can see the cannons up here as well. The Garrison is a race track where they usually keep horse racing. That's good. All the St. Anne's Fort and Barracks. This is the Garrison Savannah. And this is the part of the Barbados Defense Force. So the Garrison is now a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site in Bridgetown Barbados. The Garrison was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in June 2011. You can see the clock tower here for the Garrison. This is best referred to as the main guard. And this is all the St. Anne's Fort and Barracks. The base where the soldiers sleep. You can see the clock tower for the Garrison. You can see the Radisson Hotel in the background, which was once, this is the Radisson Hotel, which was once the Grand Barbados Hotel. And this is the rear end of the clock towers here at the Garrison, Savannah. You can see the rear end of the Garrison. And this road here leads back to the Needles Point Lighthouse, Pebbles Beach, and the military cemetery at Gravesend as well. Yes, guys, I'm walking into Bridgestone from here. Yes, guys, we're now on Bay Street. And this is the entrance to the Barbados Defense Force and St. Anne's Barracks. Before I forget, we are now approaching the Leighton Power, the Barbados Leighton Power, which was established in 1911. It is the country's main source of power supply, and it's owned by a Canadian group. This is on the opposite side of the Leighton Power Co-op Society and the Mini Mart. This is the Leighton Power section here with the company vehicles park. That's guys. The Leighton Power Mini Mart is best referred to as the Ready Kilowatt Co-op Society Limited. That is where the Ready Kilowatt is supposed to be a light bulb drawing telling us to save energy and never fly kites near power line. Yeah. And this is the Barbados Leighton Power here. Leighton Power here. And this is their mini mart. Ready Kilowatt is supposed to be an animated drawing of a light bulb telling us, it often shows on TV, on Channel 8, which is our country's main radio television station, telling us to save electricity and never fly kites near power lines. Yes, you can see this is Bush Hill here. This is Bush Hill that leads back to the George Washington House and back to the paddocks for the garrison. And this is the red light district where prostitutes ply their trade. And this is the Rubis gas station, which was once Texaco gas station. And this is the former Ernst & Young Insurance Company Limited, which is now Financial Services Commission. And the building is called the Bay Corporate Building. This is Bay Street now. This is the main artery into the city coming from the south coast of the island. And this is the Christian Science Reading Room and Library. And this is the former Juicy Factory, which used to manufacture juicy drinks, pep drinks. It is now the Exotic Woods Limited. The Juicy Factory was operational here up until 2001 when they closed their doors. It's now the Exotic Woods Limited, and this is the Aquatic Yacht, which leads back to the Radisson Hilton Hotel, Pebbles Beach, Needles Point Lighthouse, and also the Brown Sugar Restaurant, which is known as the home of sweet Bajan cuisine. So this is Aquatic Yacht that leads back to the Island Inn Hotel, the Brown Sugar Restaurant, the Radisson and Hilton Hotel, Pebbles Beach, Needles Point Lighthouse as well. And this next door is the Church of the First Christ Scientist, the First Church of Christ Scientists. This is all Bay Street. Looking back at the former Juicy Factory that used to manufacture juicy pep drinks years ago. For many years until 2001, I think Juicy is manufactured in Trinidad or Jamaica or somewhere like that now. Looking back at the Garrison Star area, we will see the clock tower, the St. Anne's Fort and Barracks. You can see the Barbados Leighton Power and the Rubis gas station as well. as well as the Bay Corporate Center. And next door to the Farmer Juicy Factory is Total Laundry Dry Cleaning Services, which was once Steve's Dry Cleaning Services. And this is BSI Plaza here. BSI Plaza, which is owned by the Tanny Group of companies. BSI Plaza. You'll also find an Indian grill restaurant in there as well. This plaza is owned by Indians. The Thannys, Mr. Thanny and his wife. We're approaching the Barbados Yacht Club on Bear Street. And next door, on the opposite side, will be the Salbanian gas station, which was once Shalbanian. This is the Barbados Yacht Club here. And this is Salbanian's gas station on Bear Street, which was once Shalbanian gas station. Yeah. That's the Salbanian gas station. In the background will be the Banyan Court apartments. Yeah. And this road here leads back to Chelsea Road, and back to the paddocks for the garrison. And this is the Banyan Court apartment here. That's good. Walking along Bear Street, which is the main artery into the city, coming from the south coast of the island. You can find some lovely houses along this street as well. That's because Bear Street is just 1 minute away from the city. That's good. Walking along Bear Street, St. Michael, this is the main artery into the city, coming from the south coast of the island. That's good. Coming up to the Coffee's BSI restaurant. Again, you will find the Barbados flag, the English flag, Jamaican, American, Guyanese, Canadian, and Trinidadian flag. Now approaching the government offices, the government headquarters, Prime Minister's office, and the old Government Information Service building as well. This is all Bear Street, which is the main artery into the city, coming from the south coast of the island. This is the track that leads to Browns Beach. And this is the old Government Information Service building. This is the Police Boys and Girls Sports Club here. This is the old Government Information Service building, and it was once the Bear Street Boys School many moons ago. Then it was later taken over by the Government Information Service. The Government Information Service has long moved out into the Town Hall building, the old Town Hall building, which is at the western end of Bridgetown. Prime Minister's office. I'll now take you guys along Browns Beach. This is the government headquarters here. And next door will be the Prime Minister's office and government headquarters as well. This is all along Bay Street. And this is the Bay Street Esplanade, where the whole concerts and so on. It's all Bay Street neighborhood here. You see the government headquarters and Prime Minister's office. And this is Browns Beach. I will take you guys along Browns Beach this morning. That's good. This is Bay Street here. And right outside the Prime Minister's office. This is Browns Beach, which is situated along the southwest coast of Barbados and is a part of the Carlisle Bay area. That's good. I'm on Browns Beach, which is along the Carlisle Bay area on the southwest coast of Barbados. That's good. We're looking northwards into the city. We will come across, we will see the Central Bank Towers, the Central Bank of Barbados, which is best referred to as the Tom Adams Financial Center. You can also see the London Vaughan Towers, which is the housing unit on the outskirts of the city. You can also see Parliament Building, which is best referred to as the House of Assembly. They are the oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. And we can also see all the way down to Private School Beach, and you can see all the way down to the site where the Bridgetown helicopter used to operate from. You can also see all the way onto the Bridgestone Port and Deepwater Harbour. And we are looking southwards towards Pebbles Beach, and you can see the Radisson and Hilton Hotel from here as well. And again, we are looking back towards Bay Street. We will come across the government headquarters, Prime Minister's office, the Bay Street Esplanade, and the old Government Information Service building. Looking southwards again towards the Radisson and Hilton Hotel and Pebbles Beach. I will take you guys into town this morning via Browns Beach. You see the sargassum sea covering the whole beach. That's Browns Beach. It's situated along the southwest coast of Barbados, and also part of the Carlisle Bay area. I will take you guys into the city this morning via Browns Beach. That's great. This is all Browns Beach. Browns Beach is just warming away from the city. That's good. This is Browns Beach. Looking southwards again towards the Radisson and Hilton Hotel. And looking northwards again into the city. Recording? Huh? You working for? Huh? That's good. This is Browns Beach. This is Browns Beach. This is Browns Beach. On the southwest coast of Barbados. And it's also a part of the Charlotte Bay area. Okay, as you see, I was walking along the beach. That guy came up to me, telling me about recording people. I was recording the water and the beauty of the beach. I didn't even say a word to him. I don't even answer those people. Beaches here in Barbados are public, and anyone can freely go and record any beach. Anyone can go on any beach anytime, and anyone can go on any street here in Barbados and record anything. I was recording the beach and the sea, and some of those people at the beach behave as if the beach is theirs, especially those that are beach bums. Or I would say them that feel that the beach is that they are running the beach. That's where it's Browns Beach. Along the Charlotte Bay area on the southwest coast of Barbados. I also see the Harbour Lights, which is a big club here in Barbados. You can also see the Beer Mansion here as well. And you can also see the Charlotte Beer House as well. Yeah, that's great. Browns Beach. It's situated along the Charlotte Bay area on the southwest coast. We're now heading toward the city. That's great. Browns Beach. Once again, looking southwards toward the Radisson and Hilton Hotel and Pebbles Beach. And this is all the beach here. You can see Harbour Lights again, the back of Harbour Lights, which is another nightclub here along Beer Street. And the Charlotte Beer House as well. You can see the old General Hospital, which was once the old hospital, which was once the which later became the Ministry of Health. And it has been destroyed by fire in 2019. As I'm walking along the Charlotte Bay area. And back towards Chamberlain, you can see the tower for the St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Cathedral. It was established in 1899 and dedicated in 1903. That's good. Continuing my walk along Browns Beach. This is also a part of the Charlotte Bay area. Before. It is illegal to go on any public place at the beach or any street and take videos here in Barbados. People talk all kind of foolishness, but it's illegal to do that. I always get these things from people telling me foolishness, but I don't really pay them any mind. I just continue doing what I'm doing. I'm there recording, and he's going to walk up to me telling me about recording people and all kind of foolish things, and because of freelance recording. But I don't pay them people no money. I'm taking the beauty of the beach. That is all along Bounce Beach. This is all a part of the Charlotte Bay area here in Barbados. That's this. When I look up Bounce Beach, we will come across the Radisson at Hilton Hotel. We are looking southwards now towards the Radisson at Hilton Hotel of Pebbles Beach. This is the Lobster Alive restaurant at Lower Bay Street, and you can also see the London Bourne Towers as well, which is the housing unit in Lower Bay Street, just on the outskirts of the city. That's good. Looking at London Bourne Towers and the Lobster Alive restaurant at Lower Bay Street. Now approaching, this is the Boatyard here, which is another nightclub. This is the Boatyard, which is another nightclub on Lower Bay Street. Boatyard. Another nightclub. And this is the outside of the Boatyard. You can jump off into the sea. Boatyard also along the Charlotte Bay area, just outside of Bounce Beach. This is the Boatyard here. This is all Pebbles. This is all Bounce Beach. Now heading northwards into town. This is the Boatyard beach here. This is the jetty here. There's absolutely no swimming under the pier. We are looking towards a Corinage where the Jolly Roger usually docks, and also the site where the Beijing helicopters just operate from. And also where we also see straight into the Bridgestone port and the water harbour. Looking back to Lower Bay Street, this is now in the city. We will come across the Bethel Methodist Church, and you can see the old Empire Theatre and Cinema, which closed its doors in 1975. It is now abandoned. This building here is behind Cole's building. The Empire Theatre and Cinema, and this building here is the Bethel Methodist Church. You can see the Central Bank of Barbados. You can see the multiple buildings, and this is now a Bridgestone beach here along Bay Street, along the southwest coast of Barbados. That's good. You can see Chicken Barn restaurant next door, and this whole spot here was once the liquidation center and also the MG Tucker, which was the area for Honda vehicles here in Barbados. So this spot here was the liquidation center, MG Tucker, all which have been pushed down to make way for a new Yacht hotel that the government is planning to build. The government is planning to build a Yacht hotel here. I'm not sure when it's going to start, but they're planning to build one here. And this site As I said before, was the liquidation center owned by a Trinidadian businesswoman that is popular in Barbados. Her name is Ram Mercedes. And next door was MG Tucker, which was the agents for Honda vehicles here in Barbados for many years. This is Pirates Cove Beach now. This is the northern end of Pirates Beach, which concludes the Carlisle Bay area. You're looking southwards again towards the Radisson and Hilton Hotel. You can see horses in the water in the bath. Looking straight into the port. This is no Pirates Cove Beach. Pirates Cove Beach, which concludes the Carlisle Bay area. To make provision for the new Yacht hotel that the government is planning to build. Right on this. I was also told that Pirates Cove soon has to move to. Pirates Cove nightclub has to move. This is Pirates Cove Beach here. Pirates Cove may soon have to move to make way for the new Yacht hotel. The government is giving them notice to move from here as well. This is Pirates Cove Hotel. Pirates Cove nightclub, sorry, not hotel, it's a nightclub. Food court, a bar, souvenirs, craft market, and ice cream and coffee. All here. Now in the bay and heading back to the road, heading back to Lower Bay Street. Again, we're looking at the Carlisle Bay area, looking back towards the beach, Radisson and Hilton Hotel, and all Pirates Cove Beach here. Looking back towards Lower Bay Street, the Bethel Methodist Church, the London Bourne Towers, the Coles Building, Chicken Bar Restaurant, Chicken Bar is a rotisserie restaurant. Their chicken is rotisserie. They serve some lovely fish, chicken and chips, and so on. Chicken Bar Restaurant, Lower Bay Street. I've known on Lower Bay Street in Bridgetown. This is now the beginning of the city. Going back to the London Bourne Towers, looking back southwards towards the London Bourne Towers, which is the housing development, housing unit in the city. This is now Lower Bay Street where the city now begins. And this is Pirates Cove car park here. And this is Lorry Dash toy shop. I've now reached Bridgetown, which is the country's capital, between Pierhead and Independence Square. This is Pierhead, which was once This is the Massey store, which was once the Costa Manning's appliance store, and it is now the Massey stores. This is Pier Head, where you will see the Bridge House, and this is the Chamberlain Bridge here, which is best referred to as the lift bridge. It used to swing years ago, and above the bridge would be the Independence Arch, which was built here around 1987. This is Caverns Lane, the city, which takes you back to the Careenage. This is the pledge here, National Pledge, written by Mr. Lester Vaughan. And this is Independence Square. In the city. This is Independence Square, which was once a car park, but it is now a place where you can sit down and enjoy the sights and sounds of the city and the scenes. This is the Chamberlain Lift Bridge, which was once a swing bridge. It was also closed to vehicular traffic sometime in the mid to late 1990s. And this is the fountain here at Independence Square. This is the National Library Service building, which was once Modern Living appliance store. This is the fountain here at Independence Square. That's the National Library Service building, which we located from Coleridge Street further into the city. This is the Careenage here and the wharf. And you can also see the Bridgestone Mall, which was once Julian Supermarket. Then it later changed to Trademark Supermarket, and is now the Bridgestone Mall. You can see the Central Bank of Barbados. You can see the Barbados Revenue Authority building. You can see the Parliament building, and so on. And you can see all into the Careenage and the wharf from here as well. And this is the statue of our late Prime Minister, first Prime Minister and father of independence, and also a national hero, the Right Honourable Walton Barrow. This is Independence Square in Bridgetown. Thank you guys for watching. And you can see that before I close, this is our broken trident, which is our part of our national flag here. And there is also a fountain, but it later closed. It later closed down, the fountain, but it later shut down. So it no longer operates. Thanks for watching and have a blessed morning.